Bay of Islands Vintage Railway in Kawakawa, Northland. Running today is Gabriel, a 440 steam locomotive built by Peckett & Sons in Bristol, England. Dennis Hewitt explains the startup procedure.
They've just been getting it ready for service today. It'll be running today. And they were blowing air into the smoke box to create the draft to pull the fire through the tubes. Once they get a bit of steam up, then they switch over onto steam, which does the same job for them.
Oil and grease are applied to running gear and moving parts to ensure smooth operation. Gabriel was originally used on the Portland Cement Works line in Whangarei in the late 1920s.
Gabriel came up here in 1986. Been here ever since. Rebuilt 5 years ago by us. Took us 2 years. Retubed the boilers, rebuilt the cab bunker and gave it a general overhaul.
The Bay of Islands Vintage Railway was established in the late 1980s and ran 14 kilometres as the longest heritage railway in New Zealand, from Kawakawa to Opua, over 14 bridges and through an 80-metre tunnel. In 2000, the railway was shut down and remained closed for 7 years. The railway now runs 4.5 kilometres from Kawakawa to Taumariri. Coal is loaded into the locomotive's coal bunker with the help of a front-end loader. Gabriel is then coupled up to the train. After leaving the station, the train runs down the centre of the road, one of the few remaining places where this happens. This was originally a coal tramway, with coal wagons pulled by horses in the 1860s, and in 1877 the tram tracks were replaced with a railway and became the first to be opened in the North Island. Upon reaching the station at Taumariri, while the locomotive is run around the train for the trip back, you can take a walk on the longest curved viaduct in the southern hemisphere.
That's where the original horses pulled the coal wagons, and they used to load the barges down there. This bridge was built around about 1880s when they built the railway line. It got bowled over by a flood, the first one. They rebuilt it. In 1949, round about that date, it was rebuilt again, and now it's due for another overhaul. And that's why we're not allowed to cross it.
The Taumariri station includes a playground and barbecue facilities. Work is still underway to have the railway return to Opua, and with support from volunteers, the community and tourists, it shouldn't be too far away. The return journey takes about an hour and your ticket is valid all day, so come ride the Bay of Islands Vintage Railway in Kawakawa. Check out the website for running times and fares.